Hello, this is Edward Ejim Akwara making this video from the beautiful city of Abuja in Nigeria. I am also known as the 1 Minute Diplomat in reference to my best-selling book, The 1 Minute Diplomat, which chronicles the experiences I had when I served in the Nigerian Foreign Service and in my travels and other experiences with the powers that be in Nigeria, and generally as I try to make my mark or make it, as they say, in Nigeria. So today I will continue with the series of tapes I've been making, which is as a result of the experience I've had in the world at large. Like I said in my earlier videos, I had a divine revelation when I was living in the Twin Cities, precisely Minneapolis, St. Paul. In this case, St. Paul in Minnesota, where I was living with my family and contemplating what to do as I had finished my stint with the Nigerian Foreign Service. Now, I had a revelation. An angelic visitor came to me in the dream telling me that I should go back to Nigeria, which according to this angelic visitor, Nigeria was going to be a place where I would be able to fulfill my destiny in great style. So I came back to Nigeria and lived in one or two places, did some certain things. I lived in Jos, I lived in Kano, I lived in Lagos, I lived in Bo, and finally I ended up here in Abuja, the capital city. In my research on what I can do to best help Nigerians and the people out there, I said, well, I needed to tap into my experience, and, both in the foreign service and some of the elite schools I attended, King's College in Lagos, Ahmadu Bello University, Government College Kepi, and some of the mentorship I was privileged to undergo under the tutelage of some of the grandmasters. So I am making these tapes in as foundational material for what I call the 1 Million Millionaires Mastermind, which I'm trying to form, and which will be the network I'm going to use in teaching people what they need to do to make life meaningful. So today I will talk briefly what I call the exit strategy. Short time ago, some of our two great patriarchs in the faith were having some kind of, I wouldn't say disagreement, I would just say a parting of ways. And what is interesting to me is that there has been a lot of recriminations and blame game. Some people felt that one of the patriarchs was treated badly by the Oga, the man at the top, because after 40 odd years, he should have maybe left him there. But I was amused by the whole brouhaha, because as far as I'm concerned, there must be an exit strategy in whatever you do. Like we used to say in the foreign service, you have an average posting of 3 years. The first year is for you to unpack your baggage. Second year is to do the work, and third year is for you to pack your luggage in preparation to come back to Nigeria. If you stay any longer, well, that will just be a bonus. So for me, after 40 years, I think that the other one of the patriarch needed to know that there's a difference between our home and my home, my house and our house. Doesn't matter whatever a man may be, you can't stay. The Bible says, don't go too frequently to your neighbor's house, or he will get tired of you and hate you. Unless you are family, you cannot expect to continue depending on somebody 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. There must be an exit strategy. You must be thinking of how you are going to go back. Jacob had an exit strategy, and after being with Laban, he saw that at the end of it all, he had to find his way. Even a common rat has an exit strategy. No rat makes a hole without making an escape route where he can escape in the case of emergency. So to depend on people is always a fatal mistake, because people are not perfect. It doesn't matter how anointed or how spiritual they are, they will still be human beings. And so this patriarch that stayed there, as far as I'm concerned, he had overstayed his welcome and had needed to have left when the ovation was loudest. Thank you.